Alright, YouTube. I'm back again. Another premiere Neon Dynasty Draft. A little bit scared going in after that last draft video. 3 hours nearly, 2 hours and 50 some minutes. I'm really hoping not to repeat that. This is a very weak opening pack. I think the best cards are probably like Synthesizer, Raid, Ambusher, the land up there, the Takanuma thing. I'm going to take Okiba Raid. I think it's probably the best thing here. Certainly not exactly what I'd like to be first picking. I haven't had a whole lot of success with the Specialist. So I see basically the Companion. I think it's pretty much way the best card here. I like Suit Up. The Specialist is fine sometimes, but I think it's just going to be the Companion. Okay, this pack is much better than either of the first two. I like Companion a little bit more than Reckoner Raid, I would say, so I would lean towards one of the white removal over one of the black cards, I guess. I'll take the rare one. It might be worse. It's an instant, though. So it can really blow people out in combat. There's not a lot that does this. So people don't play around it as much. It's a good pack as well. So I could just take a Beetle. Stay black, white. I think that'd be fine. I think I would do that before I took, say, just like Searchlight Companion. Other option is I love the Hacker, so I could take that. I don't know. Beetle's probably fine. There have been black cards in these packs. The Hacker's really the first blue card that has stood out to me, and maybe just I value it a lot higher than the rest of the people. There's nothing wrong with a Beetle. So here we got Fall of Lord Konda, which is just okay. Gloom Shrieker, which is nice, but I don't necessarily want it as a third color. Rabbit Battery, very good, but no, I don't feel like I'm heading that direction. I mean, I could maybe. I'll take one of these three. And I'm never going to be too happy with the Fall of Lord Konda. I guess I'll take the Gloom Shrieker. I really don't want to end up in that kind of a deck, but I guess it's the best thing to take. Kind of wish I took the Rabbit Battery, followed it up with the Synthesizer, and maybe went to Black-Red. Could still take Synthesizer, I guess. Missing out on a Rabbit Battery it'd be pretty brutal. I mean, the only other option is this thing, which I don't like. I don't know. Yeah, now there's just red cards and, like, not much else. I don't really want to take a Centipede. I'll pick up this Song Shaper. Yeah, I should have taken that rabbit. I could take Tails, but I think it looks like I'm supposed to be in some kind of red deck here. I don't know how it got to this. Wish it didn't. I wish that I was just able to draft black-white cards every pick, but they dried up. don't know where this is going to end up. Fade's a good card. I don't feel like I'm going to be an assault deck no matter what here. I could end up regretting that. Taking the Kami. I don't want to play these red. I'd rather not play the red. I mean, these were two late green cards as well, so... Shit, I don't know. This is a weird one. At least I didn't take that hacker, seeing as I've seen no blue. Just take another Akiba raid. It's probably that or the jungle barrier. I'll take the raid. So looking maybe to try to be a base black-green deck. I think I like Chef more than Shigeki. Chef would also be probably better if I wound up in black-red, which could happen. I could take Naomi. Take a Naomi or Kamano. I don't know which one. I don't think it's okay to take just like safekeeping. Maybe it is, but I don't have a lot of artifacts in black, white, green. It's probably what I would be. I'm not going to be Mardu. Even though red has artifacts, I don't want to do that. This black-red deck just don't look good to me. I don't know. Take this. Okay, another Gloom Shrieker. Let's put the red away. Go with this thing. I like this thing. Another Kamano. I mean, I don't think this pile of cards looks too bad. I hate that I'm not ramping at all, but I still want to fix my mana with the grafted growth. I don't have a lot of creatures that want to Master's Rebuke anyways. Another Chef, I guess. Black-red might have turned out okay. I have a grafted growth only right now for a Shrine Steward, but still think I'm going to pick it. I don't really want either of these things. Grab the land. Not going to go into red. I'll take a Kunai. At least I have creatures that I don't mind, like, taking a turn off from attacking with. And I could maybe use the artifact in this deck. Probably a pretty good Kunai deck, actually. I mean, the white splash a little weak at the moment, but I think I'm going to have to play it. I don't think I'll get there on playables otherwise. Yeah, this would be fine if I didn't have these chefs already. Jesus. I don't know if I would have had a good red deck, but I would have gotten a bunch of synthesizers and a couple Kamanos. I think this deck looks okay. It's a pretty weak one. I think I'll just take the Terrarium. Help fix my mana. Unexciting. Lizard Blades, I mean, I'm not like, oh darn, I don't get to, you know, it's the best card in this pack. And this pack's really weak. It's pretty good. I'm not like I don't know if it's that much better than, say, a Kamano or something, in my opinion. So, not like, damn, I really could have had that. This is definitely just a great copy of Transients here. Plenty of enchantments. Deck's kind of grindy. Assuming I'm going to take this Assassin's Ink, I would really like to pick up one more nice, like, removal enchantment for my Shrine Steward. Also, Sousa's would be great. Geothermal's great with 2 Gloom Shriekers. There's a lot for me there. Tanuki's nice. That's a good one. Some chance maybe I don't have to play Grafted Growth if I don't feel like it fits the deck, especially if I don't get another Shrine Steward target. Interesting. I'm leaning just to Sousa. I mean, I'm going to look around here. I'm assuming I don't have that many artifacts. I mean, I have enough to play the one Naomi, but I think I just want a more early game. I don't really want to play 2 safekeepings, especially when I have Chefs and Gloom Shriekers. I might not even want to play the one, honestly. I don't mind if they kill one of my guys, have mana up, I can sack it here instead, or, if things die, get it back. I don't guess the Centipede would be the absolute worst if I came up a little short. I'm either going to take Bearer of Memory or Kami of Terrible Secrets. I don't want to force myself to play all these artifacts if I don't have them. I don't know. I think this thing is fine. I'll just pick it. This one's kind of close between the Fade and the Jukai Preserver. For whatever reason, I'm going to go to the Jukai. I don't want to play another one. We'll see. I didn't get there. I think I like these Asuzas. I don't know. I'm going to take them. I don't want to play Grafted Growth at all. Alright, definitely want the other Kami. So this is 25. There should be some things I can cut. Like, I don't really like the safekeeping. Might cut the Spirited Companion as much as I like it. Probably would like to play it. I could just cut the white, but I don't know if I'd have enough playables, and it'd make like the Tanuki and the Terrarium a lot worse. Although the Terrarium's fine with the Chefs anyway. I don't really like safekeeping. I don't really like Centipede. And the companion I don't like only because of the mana. Let's look at the artifact situation to see if Naomi is a good idea. 1 Beetle, 1 Mukatai Ambusher. Yeah, there's not many artifacts here. Kunai and Terrarium, they are not the most. They don't stick around the best. Yeah, it's not great in the deck. I could easily not play the dog. I don't have enough playables to do this. Is the problem. But play 1 Plains for my 1 March, and I'd have 1 Plains, 1 Terrarium, 1 Tanuki for it or something. But I just don't feel like I have enough cards to do that. Maybe a Grafted Growth's not that bad in this deck. I'm going to play this dog. This just seems too good. I have 2 geothermals. If it dies, 2 gloom. I just Kamigawa transients, sack it with the chefs, whatever. I think it's just too good not to play it. I'll have to put a couple planes in here, but that's fine. I guess it's going to have to be fine. Again, I like safekeeping as a card. I just think with 2 Gloom Shriekers and 2 Dockside Chefs, I really don't want to be playing it, honestly. It's good at protecting the Kami once he gets a lot of counters on him. And really and truly, that's about all I would want it for. I don't know how like defensive slash aggressive I am. I mean, there's not a lot of choices here left. I don't like You Already Dead. I'm not going to play that one. I kind of like a Centipede, and then if I play the Centipede, I kind of like this thing, so. But I think I'm going to have to play 17 lands to get enough colored sources in this deck. Definitely kind of weird. Just playing the Centipede and not the Naomi at that point. The Naomi's probably just not needed. I know it looks weird splashing this companion, but I don't know. I could play Grafted Growth, like instead of Centipede, maybe. I feel like I'll just flood. Let me see what the mana would look like just like this. What did that do? That was weird. I wanted to see lands. With 2 planes in the deck. What did it? Oh my goodness, it's gone and done its own mana. Wait, and somehow Shrine Snooter. A lot of stuff snuck in. What the hell happened? I must have clicked something crazy. These are the lands I wanted. The last ones in the list. I don't know what I clicked. Oh, this is the right number of cards. Yeah, I mean, I want early black and I want early green. It's probably okay. I mean, I am literally playing a second planes just because of this companion. It will help with the march, though. I don't know what I clicked. I mean, I could be convinced that I should cut the dog, cut a plains, add, I guess, a swamp, and then add either like. That doesn't even make sense, really. I can't add grafted growth, or then I want the dog back in. So I have to add a second centipede. I don't really want to do that. I'm going like this. I don't know. I'm just a little worried about the mana. I mean, the dog is going to be good even later in the game. I do want to cast him early if I can, though. A lot of twists and turns in that draft. Definitely not convinced I navigated it correctly. I do feel like I couldn't really be in blue. Even though I'm early pack 2, I opened some good blue. I think if I grabbed that rabbit battery, it might have been different. I might have been more willing to dive into the red. I'm not. I don't think this is a bad deck though. It's pretty good. I did pass one of those 4/4 samurais that gets a planes. I don't remember. It's fairly early on the draft. I feel like this deck would have really benefited from having one of those. I don't remember what I took over it. It might have been like a Gloom Shrieker type card for all I know, something that I kind of had to take over it. I like. What a beautiful hand. I'm dumping this thing right out there for sure. I might just dump a Gloom Shrieker out there too. Yeah. Card is so good. Interesting. Can play the Asusa, attack for 3. Or I can just attack and hope he blocks. And use my Preserver. I kind of doubt he's going to block, so... I'll just make it a 3/3. If I thought he's blocking the 2/2, certainly I would just attack like that. I mean, eventually this Shigeki's gonna take over this game, probably. I can't just kill him. Could be worse. I don't think he has any great blocks that like don't involve the Shigeki. This Shigeki on the 5/5. So I'm thinking if I wanted to grow it right now, it doesn't seem like it. I'll probably just Gloom Shrieker it back rather than try to get it back with something else. Because like he's got a free block on the Road Captain. The 3/3, I guess. I guess the 3/3 could get in there. Yeah, let's do that. He may just block the 3/3 with the 1/3 Shigeki and bounce. But if he kills both in combat, then I could just Gloom Shriek back to 3/3. Yeah, he's doing this. I kind of thought he would. So now I think I'm going to Gloom Shrieker back to Kamigawa Transients and replay it. This thing does trample at least. Oh, the one way you're not supposed to cast it, man. Leave me a green mana. One thing I have going for me is his stuff costs a lot of mana. If he were to equip a Cuff, it costs a ton of mana. If he wants to use his Shigeki to get back stuff, it costs a lot of mana. I mean, if he had a land this turn, he could get 2 things back and like play the... Okay, I'm fine with that, I think. Well, he's just gonna play it out. Alright. Alright. Sucks that that's on a fucking lifelink, though, huh? I don't know exactly what I'm doing for the turn. I could send everything. He ain't gonna block the Gloom Shrieker. That's what I want to bounce anyways. How bad does this go? I don't think it goes that bad. I'm getting him in there. It might have even been better to do this and bounce this and replay it right away, but I kind of doubt that. I mean, I think I should just geothermal back the Gloom Shrieker. Something to be said about bouncing this Road Captain and replaying it as a ping. I mean, it's going to force him to attack with his lifelink or fight with it or something. I think it's better to do the geothermal. I don't know. Or I mean to do the Gloom Shrieker. This is only weak to a fight spell. Can I really lose if I do this though? I don't know. It seems hard. I'm gonna go with that one. Because if a fight spell would gain him life fighting with this, like if I would have replayed this guy, he goes to 1. I have 2 of these. He's gonna have to attack this, and then it seems really hard for him to live. Wow, he did have. He played Swamp Virus Beetle. I said, this guy. Did I see a black card in the grave? No. I didn't have to play my land, but I said to myself, okay, well, he doesn't play. He's not playing black. I'm safe from discard. That was fucking wild. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have played my land. The reason I played it was because I didn't want to manual tap my lands. I tried to cast the guy. I tried to cast this, and I didn't like how Auto Tapper was doing it because I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to pick up. I thought maybe I'd change my mind and pick the Road Captain up. And then I was like, well, I looked over, I saw he didn't have any black mana. And I said, fuck it, I'll just play my land, and then it won't auto tap wrong. And I think it tried to tap the 2 black anyways. Holy shit. I was not expecting Swamp Virus Beetle. There was probably no need, though. I probably should have played around it anyways. I don't think I have any attack. God damn, I'm just going to lose to this Shigeki now. Crazy. 3 attackers, 1 S trample. Blocks here goes to 4. And my attacks are terrible. Wow. If there's a way to lose, I'll find it, I guess. Man. Oh, man. That's kind of wild. There was no reason for me to play that land, really, but, like, come on. There might have been slight reason, since I was bouncing the Gloom Shrieker. So if I drew another land, I could play it and then replay if this had died, but golly. I need to draw a Geothermal Kami, a way to kill this Shigeki. Something like that. I think that really does anything. At least not yet. I mean, the next time this Shigeki goes back, I would assume he's going to just go crazy and get back 3 or 4 good cards. So I need to find basically Geothermal Kami to ping him with this Road Captain. He may decide to attack this turn with that thing. In which case I'd basically have no outs. I think he's less likely to now that he killed that instead of the 5/5. Cool! Although, maybe? Alright, I have to try something, I think. I'm going to attack with this 4/3 Geothermal Kami. I'm going to hope that he blocks it with his Shigeki and uses it. And if he blocks it with the Lifelinker, I'm just going to concede, basically. Because I feel like he's planning to use this Shigeki anyways. So he might talk himself into blocking with it here. I can beetle it. If I pass and he uses his Shigeki, I'm totally fucked, but as it stands now, the ham has hooked him again. So I played terrible the 1 turn, and then I played great there, I think. Now he'll probably just draw Season of Renewal off the top. Alright, I mean, that's bad, but, like, he only has 10 cards in his deck. He's no longer going to just die to a ping. I forgot I had that. Damn, man. That was another way to win. One turn. I mean, it's been a good game. I just that swamp just came out of nowhere. Might have a ninja. Wish it wasn't that one, kind of. Killing like a road captain? I don't know what he's killing. Another Gloom Shrieker that could buy back this knife, this kunai, if I were to draw that. Oh, he's gonna probably gain life here. No? Let's see. Kunai you on my turn for 1. Play Gloom Shrieker. Get back it. Cast it. Yeah, I don't have to do this right now. I might want to. I don't think I want to. All this stuff is too slow. Right, I'm pretty sure I'm just trying to deck him at this point. Seems like an odd one to put it on, but okay. He just misclicked. Yeah. I think I need to kill this vision. I guess again I can wait till my turn. Although I'd have one less blocker potentially. I have ways to kill him if I wait, so I guess I have to wait. Ain't a bad draw. I might want this to block though. I don't know. He's probably gonna kill me. There's a lot of shit over there. The vision might be hard for him to keep big. I might rather kill just the Jukai Naturalist or something anyways. Might use that to crew and then move it again. Crewing a different way, okay. Definitely doing that. I want to be able to get my Kami back. I think I'm good chumping a 4/4. Kill this. So I take like 3. And I get my Kami back. Yeah, that's pretty good. He only has 2 cards left. Here he is, the centipede. Ready to block. I've seen 10 land out of him. 11, 12, 13. He only has 4 cards. I mean, they could all be lands. They're probably not all lands, but they could be. Basically a free block here. Yeah! My mill deck. My ranking is not very good. It put me through the ringer, though. I tell you what, these drafts aren't easy and these games aren't easy. I might have got... That was a fun game. But I might have gone and gotten a... I didn't think this one was going to take all that long. 44 minutes in, I've got 1 game under my belt. It was a good game. My mistakes were basically auto-tapper related. I decided... The first time I was proud of myself because I checked it on the Gloom Shrieker when I get back that Kami to make sure I'd have green. I checked it. And then the next time when I looked at it, I got lazy because I'd seen almost half his deck and there was no black in it. he played Swamp Beetle as his last 2 cards. And then the game, well, I mean, we got to have a fun game afterwards, I guess. So some good came out of it, I reckon. Really, though, I would have never played that land if I didn't think playing it would have made the auto tapper work right. I'm like, well, it doesn't really matter. Crazy. Wild times in the arena. I mean, another great hand. I don't think it's right to hold these Reckoner Raids. If it was something like a Fengus Shigeki, I would hold it. But I don't think it's right to hold the Reckoner Raid for this. Two, 4. It's a bitch. Almost forgot about that Kamano. Kamano really screws with this hand. I got fucking Gloom Shrieker and the Kami that it messes up. I'll block with two things in case he has the boar. I mean, the boar is the most played combat trick, so I will, I guess. But I got punished, I guess. Yeah, I got punished. Brick him! No. Yikes. That wasn't a good turn. Not a good turn for me. I need that to die, I think. Pretty happy with that. Block. Yeah, that's good for me. And that one's a good one for the opponent. A rare miss from an opposing synthesizer. Alright, that's good. I could kill the smelter. This Ronin's kind of a fucking pain in the ass, though. You could try to attack. If he blocks with Ronin, I can exile a Sling. I'm up for trying. Happy making trades. I'm happy trying to Gloom Shriek a Ninja. Alright, easy to do trades. The Gloom Shrieker basically has to be blocked. I'm pretty fucking fine with this, I think. I'll just let everything. Deck is pretty good. Sending it in, huh? All right. That one didn't take as long. Stretch. It's been enjoyable. This interesting draft, interesting couple of games. Good enough. I keep winning. I keep being on the play too. This hand needs a forest, but it's got plays for quite a few turns, so. Yeah. If it draws a swamp, I mean, it can sack the beetle too right away. Which wouldn't be the worst. Or plains. Ideally, it's just going to draw a forest. That. As I said. Dumping my hand out mighty fast, but it's not really getting in for damage with any of this stuff. 3/3 will matter once this comes online. This might matter as well. Yeah, I think I like doing this. More than just playing the preserver. Shrine is going to be annoying. Is it annoying enough to basically 2-for-1 myself to kill it, though? If I attack with Gloom Shrieker. Probably. Does kind of suck that if I draw Geothermal Kami, my Gloom Shrieker's gone. That shrine is going to be a pain in the ass, I think. So I can send this beetle. I think I've waited long enough now that he might just snap a block up on it. I think I'll leave it so that I can block with it and sack it if he's to attack me with it. I want to sacrifice the beetle. I just didn't know if I want to do it on my turn and try to cast something, or leave it till the end of his turn. Even if I found something to cast, leaves me a little bit vulnerable to like a fight spell or something on this thing. He gets to turn the tempo all around on me. Because I would have cast something, I wouldn't have Chef mana up and such. If he does go for an attack. See, I don't mind trading my 4/4 for that, so I think it's like kind of okay to block now. If he has a trick, I can sack them both. Not he's just killing the 4/4, then I'm sacking the beetle like I was gonna anyways. Yeah, this is fine. This just turns this into me sacking it when I block. Or attack eventually. This worked out fine for me. As good as it was ever going to work out, right? Wish I didn't draw 3 land in a row. At least one of them's a plains. Make that 4 land in a row. I think I need to chill, take the 5 again, and then I'm only taking 2 a turn once the Moths flips, because if I trade this here in a double block, sure it stops 5 this turn, but then he's just basically can run wild with all his ground creatures again. Like, these two don't match up well against these, or a 4/5. Well, the 4/5 would be gone, but I don't know, I thought I'd be taking 6 potentially, which I don't want to be doing. Come on with it. Do you have a graveyard? You did have had a hell of a graveyard. I mean, I see why you wouldn't want to do it. 5 land in a row? It's frustrating to lose these games like this. Six land in a row. 7 land in a row. Going for a fucking record. Not a land. 7 land and then a terrarium. And then a land. Wow. That's... yeah. 7 land, a terrarium. Draw off the terrarium. 8 land. Fetch a land. The last 9... oh, shoot, I can't. That's a great one. The kunai's here now. Now it's fine. Yeah, you drew like 2 lands. Cool. And die. So many of my cards are like 2-for-1s and just like, if like 2 of those are spells, I think I'm gonna win. Good spells. I don't know. I mean, I thought it was bad enough when I drew 3 in a row. The game felt kind of even when I drew 3 in a row, and I'm like, all right, you know, got a lot more lands than him. I just drew 3. No, you're gonna draw 9 in a row. I mean, my opening hands have been amazing. It's like I want to draw land. I wanted to draw land in the last opening hand. This one's a little rough just because if it doesn't draw white source, it's going to be in trouble with both the white cards early. You know what I mean? It's not supposed to draw, you know what I mean? It's not supposed to just draw a white source right away. I'm probably going to sack this shelf. We'll sack something. Because, I mean, I've got the Gloom Shriekers, so I don't know which one I'm going to sack. Probably depends on what he does. It's probably going to be the chef. I mean, I've got a fairly aggressive start here. I want to keep the road captain around. It's lucky that that's a plains. So I don't have a lot of those. Alright, Centipede, I ain't gonna block you. Let's hope you don't turn into like a lifelink ninja. I damn sure don't care about taking 4. If you are attacking me. That's a good one. Takes down the Gloom Shrieker. I like my spot considerably less now. I still like it. guess I should cast some things in case he blocks this lightness and has some kind of combat trick. Although, then I would have maybe wanted to just chef it, huh? Good. Unaccosted. Probably going to gain the 2 here. It should just be game. It's auto-passing him. Oh, he goes to 1? Bad. I guess I forgot about the... I didn't check his light after that. I mean, he ain't gonna be able to block all this. Or wait. First chapter on that is Scry. I don't know. I thought he was dead. I don't know where. I would have still done that. Feels good to get an easy one in there, I guess. Not as good as my other opening hands. Still good. And I'm on the draw this time. So it's a lot worse because I probably won't be able to just get this guy in on turn 2. This hand wants to be on the play more than most, I think. Since I really don't have anything else to do on 2 mana. Well, I might actually be able to do it, because, I mean... I wouldn't expect he's too anxious to block. I mean, I'm fine if he does. This is going well. A couple of 3 mana plays. Yeah, this is going well so far, I think. That was like the perfect 2-drop for him to play there for me. I mean, he's going to start dumping counters on it, perhaps. You know. I might need to try to take care of it before he can have a safekeeping, although I have a couple of ways to take care of it. Yeah, with that off the board, I'd probably just go ahead and kill the blades. Rather than try to get, you know, get more pressure on him first. It's fine. If I draw a Gloom Shrieker, I'm gonna love it. This looks to be a grindy game. I don't have a ninja. Because it's going to be this... Oh, that one? I mean, that one's good too. Oh, that one's really good. Jesus. You get to draw off it as well. Boy. Brutal. good card. You might want to double. Nope. Yoink. Alright, so he's gonna give him a nice flyer, I guess. Yeah. Wheel kick would be real bad for me. A white land. Yep, trade him. Perfect. Change of plans, I guess. Eh. Fine then. It's gonna make something at least that can have enough toughness to compete. Yep. I mean, I might be able to just be attacking with more stuff, but this seems just fine to me. Sure. He'll die eventually, right? Dude, really? I mean, this is still shaping up to be one of the more longer ones. They usually go a little over an hour. Not quite two. This one's already an hour 20. Obviously nothing like the last one. Some is ninjas, I reckon. Oh, no ninjas. Interesting. Grab this? By all means. Sure. Sacking him wouldn't have been bad either, really. This thing's a 3/4 when he pumps it. I guess I want to play around suit up. Alright. The power of the long reach of Knight on full display there. I got nothing this in between this round. I got nothing. Fast forward. Yeah, I missed nothing. I ain't kidding. Even if I thought of something, I'm not dropping any knowledge. I told y'all to fast forward. Should never be hearing this. Oh, and do that to you. It's got its colors. It's got cards it can cast. Not one of my better open. I mean, it's obviously fine. It just doesn't have my most powerful stuff. We kunai, friends. Don't like it. If he wants to kunai the centipede, I'm fine. I'd rather him kill that than the chef, probably. I don't want to take the time to like fade the kunai, I don't think. He could be taking a bit of damage if he doesn't use the kunai, because I can kill a blocker with mine and get in. So I guess that's one of the things that he can't double block though, or I just kunai his beetle. I think I want to fade that guy, though. Eh, maybe not. I don't know. Probably should. Pretty good spot for him to use a kunai here, I would imagine. You don't want to put it on the dog, do you, buddy? Why would you put it on the dog? Buddy, that ain't what you needed to do. You done goofed. You done goofed. I might want to equip the Centipede. It's a weird. I think I do. I mean, I either want to do that or. Yeah, I mean, that's what I want to do. Did discard the land. That beetle was very punishing. Trade. Nice. I just kind of abused this guy this game. As soon as he put the kunai on that dog, he just didn't go well for him. I guess he abused himself, but I took advantage of everything. I think pretty well this game. I haven't won it yet, I guess, because I oath or something, but Embrace is not that bad. He does have to do that. I mean, he's basically dead, right? These are both 4 power. Who knows about that? Alright, let's win this next one. Finish this video in a reasonable amount of time. Let's do it. I mean, I know some of y'all said you liked that last video, but man, that was too long. Some good long games in this one. And then there have been some thumpings. And then there was 9 lands in a row once or something. Or 7. Felt like 9. There was a terrarium in there. Too many. That Shigeki hook. I got him to block with his Shigeki. And rat him. Some classic hams in this one. Nice hand. Dead chef, it looks like. I got more chefs, apparently. Dump my hand, let's go. Hope he's more red aggro and less red-black grindy. I think this hand would suit up better against just stopping his attacks. For instance, like that card. Kind of rather have a 4th land when I play the Beetle, so I could just sack it, maybe. Dude, they never miss. They never miss on the synthesizer. Looks like another voltage surge. I don't know why he's hovering over his synthesizer necessarily. Doing it here would be crazy on the synthesizer sack. I mean, you want to sack the apprentice, maybe. If you really want to kill Leo Souza. Right. Everything's lighting up. Does he have mount? Indeed he does. So another perfect synthesizer, basically. Literal perfect there. This would really telegraph it if I sent the dockside chef, I think, but shit, it might be fine. I'm gonna leave him back. Is this possible that I just want to play Gloom Shrieker? I don't think so. No. This Aki Emberkeeper is going to be annoying. He might use his burn spell here, so I can't use my chef. I guess I think that's what he's thinking about. Doesn't go for it. I mean, I don't think he's ever blocking this one. If it's the only one I attack with, he would. It's always an option. Didn't make a whole lot of sense, because that guy was already modified. And you don't want to block it with just the lung, or I can use the preserver. Unless this is some kind of hook. That seems awful to me. I think I'm okay if something happens here. I think he's gonna have +2/+0 to things. I don't know. I could just take it. I think this is fine. If that is what he has, I don't like the way he played this. I think he should have tried to block a lot of. Alright, that's a 4. That's bad as well. Like, probably worse. So it's just ideal draw, basically, for me. Beetle that card. Oh, I almost mentioned that part of the reason I put the counter on the Gloom Shrieker was because of this. I wish I would have, since he had it. I wish I would have said that. I should do that more often. I mean, it was partial reason. So I'm kind of proud of that, but no one's going to believe me. I think that's fine. Maybe I didn't need to tap the Shrieker. 2 geothermals. If I draw geothermal, I'm in great shape anyways. Only gets a 1 card, luckily. It's maybe his best. Let's kill the token. Let's put this on our chef and attack. He's probably gonna block the 4/4 of the beetle, but if he doesn't, he dies. I can see him taking it. And bing. My hand was really good there. I never I played all my cards on 4 land the whole game. Ranked up a little bit this video. It was a good one. Some good games, some thumpings, some back and forths, a little bit of everything. It was enjoyable. Nice hour and 45 minutes, 7-1. Interesting draft. It didn't just go super easy, so good little ham video here. Make sure you're subscribed and make sure I feel the love and those likes and those watch times. And we'll get geared up for the new Capenna. Probably play some Cube here when that comes out. Next time, I'll be back on Wednesday.